Hey everyone, and today I'll be covering what you need to know if you're trying to access DraftKings from outside the US, Canada, or one of their supported locations. So if you've ever found yourself locked out or stuck with an error because of your location, this guide will walk you through what's actually possible and where things have changed, especially if you're thinking about using a VPN. Now, DraftKings has become one of the most popular sports betting platforms, but it's really limited to just a handful of regions. And for anyone living or traveling outside of those, you'll probably run into some extra steps or even a few roadblocks. So in this video, I'll explain exactly how people try to access DraftKings with a VPN, what actually works these days, and which VPNs are still worth considering for everything else, like privacy, streaming, or general security. And just a heads up, you'll find links to discounts and full reviews in the description if you want to check those out. So the reality is that if you're not in a supported area, DraftKings simply won't let you sign in or place bets. That's where a VPN comes in, or at least that's the idea. Basically, you'd use a VPN to choose a US or Canadian server, refresh the DraftKings page, and hope you can get access. Popular options like ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark are usually the go-to choices for this. They all make it simple to pick a server in a supported state, and in most cases, you can connect in just a few clicks. But here's the catch. DraftKings uses something called GeoComply, which is a much more advanced location detection tool than what you see with streaming services like Netflix or Hulu. GeoComply can usually tell when you're using a VPN, even if you're connected to the right location, so it blocks access almost every time. So unfortunately, no matter which VPN you pick, even if you try GPS spoofing or the more advanced features you'll find with some services, you just won't be able to consistently bypass DraftKings' location checks. At this point, none of the major VPNs are able to reliably get around GeoComply. So what does this mean? Well, if your main goal is to access DraftKings from outside an approved region, a VPN by itself just isn't going to cut it. In fact, if you keep trying to log in or place bets from an unsupported location, you could end up having your account flagged or even frozen, which is a risk no one wants to take. Now, that doesn't mean these VPNs aren't still worth using for everything else. ExpressVPN is still my top pick overall if you want the best speed, privacy, and reliability. It's great for streaming, it's got strong security, and it's just about the easiest VPN to use. NordVPN and Surfshark are also really solid choices, and NordVPN is great if you want a few more advanced options and extra privacy features, while Surfshark stands out for being the best value, especially since you can use it on as many devices as you want, which is a huge plus. And in case you're wondering about coverage, all three of these VPNs offer a wide range of servers worldwide. ExpressVPN has over 3,000 servers in 105 countries. NordVPN gives you access to over 7,900 servers in 165 countries, and Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 countries. ExpressVPN lets you secure up to 8 devices per subscription, NordVPN supports up to 10, and Surfshark doesn't put any limits on devices at all, which makes it really handy for families or anyone sharing an account. Security-wise, you're covered with any of these providers. They all use the industry standard 256-bit encryption, no logs policies, and a full range of privacy features. So if you're betting online, making financial transactions, or just want to keep your personal info private, running your connection through a good VPN is still one of the best ways to do that. Now, if you're thinking about picking up one of these VPNs, just remember that links to any current discounts, coupons, and full reviews are always in the description below. Those reviews will go over everything from privacy policies and speed to how well they handle streaming, torrenting, and security features. Plus, all three offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you change your mind or something doesn't work the way you want, you can get a full refund. And support is available through live chat on their websites, which makes getting help or a refund pretty straightforward. So bottom line, VPNs are still fantastic tools for privacy, streaming, and general online security. But if you're hoping to use one to get around DraftKings' location restrictions, it's just not going to work reliably because of how advanced GeoComply has become. And trying to force it can put your account at risk or lead to losing access to your funds, so it's not something I would recommend. If you have any questions about VPNs, privacy, or anything else related to online security, feel free to drop those in the comments below, and I'll try to answer as many of those as I can. And if you found this helpful, please leave a thumbs up as it really helps the channel. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.